Hi Sag, welcome back to Love from Leo. My name is Tay, otherwise known as Love from Leo, and this is your reading. So obviously this is not my usual setup. Yeah, everything is a little wonky right now for me. That full moon that just happened, the eclipse, took me for like, I don't even know how to say it. It was a lot that happened, okay? So I'm in a new situation right now. Everything is all good, okay? There's new pathways. I'm on a whole new path. It was just, I guess universe was like, you taking too long, so let's just move you where you need to be, okay? We are going to stay on course. I know this video is late. I kind of feel like this was meant to happen though, as far as like me not getting your videos out on time, because I just did Pisces reading and it was very deep, and their focus was Pluto, and that's what your focus is as well. And this is about major transformations, to the point where it doesn't come very often, okay? In a bigger scheme of things in the cosmos, Pluto deals with the generational changes, so it's that big. It's a shift, right? But if it's dealing in your particular reading, Sag, this is saying you're going through things that may not happen for years to come, just like how that full moon was. So I feel like a lot of you guys probably felt that as well. So let's just see, you know, what's happening. We're going to start off with the beginning, middle, and end of your July, and then we're going to go into the oracle cards for the very end of the reading to see what the whole message was for your reading. So make sure you stay tuned for that, okay? So let's go ahead and start with July 1st through the 12th. So we got the Chariot in reverse. So I feel like some things have slowed down, yes? Particularly dealing with June and July, like the end of June and pretty much all of July, which is Cancer season, right? I feel like there's been a slowdown for you. As Sag, I would think that you don't really like for things to slow down. So this may be a little like annoying for you. Why have things slowed down? Strength in reverse. Some of you may be sick right now, honestly, because the strength card to me in reverse is like not feeling well or not feeling up to the task to do something. But specifically in health, I just feel like maybe you're just not feeling strong, or maybe you've been eating too much and you just feel sluggish. For some of you, we're starting off your July with two major arcana cards, so this is like really heavy energy. It's really powerful energy. But why is all this happening? We got to slow down. I don't have the energy to do this. Let's see. And that's not like Sag to not have energy at all. I feel like some of you guys are staying home, and that's not like you. Princess of Swords. So this is like Page of Swords. So you have curiosities. You have these thoughts of things that you want to do, but you are not making any action. I'm not seeing any fire so far. Let's see. So with the Princess of Swords, you've been having thoughts. You are curious to see things happen, but you also don't even know if you care to see them happen. It's just like they're just thoughts. You're just thinking. What is this in regards to? Five of Wands. I feel like you've given up on something. You've given up on something. In regards to what? What have you given up on? Or you're not fighting for something anymore. The Emperor. You've either given up all control, or you feel like there's someone who has too much control and you just feel like, fuck it, who cares? Like, I can't win this battle. Sag, what the heck is going on? There could be an Aries here that you're dealing with. I feel like some of you feel like you don't have any control in a situation. Like, no matter what you do, it doesn't turn out right. Two of Pentacles. Maybe like you're trying to juggle a lot of things at once. You could feel like you can't get your priorities together. You may feel like you don't have enough money to make something happen. Okay, all right. So let's break this down, because this is not how I like to see you guys. But I feel like this is why it was meant for me to wait this long, just like with Pisces, okay? Because their reading was pretty dark too, I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, so let's see. How are you showing up? What is your attitude like? What's your aura like in the beginning of July? Conflict. Yeah, it's almost like you can't get to the bottom of something, or you can't make something move the way you want it to. There is Leo energy here. Saturn energy. So it's almost like you want something to go your way, and you're very fixated on that, but it won't move that way. So in situations like this, I kind of feel like, depending on your situations, it's not for everybody, but if this resonates, I feel like you're in a situation where you're trying to conduct something, you're trying to make something go your way, and there's a lesson as to why it isn't working your way, or maybe universe doesn't want it to work for you. Like, it's not meant to work for you. So there's delays. You feel weak. You feel like you can't even try to keep going whenever you want to do something. You can only think about it. It's not something that you can actually manifest right now. Wow, what is all this about? How do you feel about all of this? Seven of Pentacles. I again, I feel like it has something to do with like your body, like well, obviously your body with this card, but I'm saying like your routine. I feel like it's out of whack, or you feel like you don't have the energy. Like, I feel like it has something to do with health. Like you don't have the energy to make something happen. You don't have the willpower. I think you have the willpower, but you don't have the resources physically to get something done anymore. Like, almost like when someone's like, I don't have the energy to fight about this anymore, or fight for this anymore. I'm too old for this. Who's involved in this? Because I feel like it has something to do with someone. I don't know if they're physically with you, but I feel like someone else is a part of this, or maybe someone else is stopping this. So who is a part of this? Alright, so we got Taurus and we got Aries. Taurus and Aries are a part of this. I'm still not exactly understanding why you feel the need. Well, it's not even you. I don't think it's you. I think it's like nothing is aligning for you for something to happen. So maybe it's just bad timing. Maybe it's the way the planets are aligned. Like, sometimes if you feel like, especially if you're a fire sign, and you feel like you don't have the energy to do something, it may have something to do with where the planets are aligned at the moment or that time. Because there's also times where you may feel so energized and you want to get everything done. You're like, where's this energy coming from? So I feel like it's just not the time for something to happen. It's time for you to relax and assess it. Like, think about it. Maybe you were so fixated on making something happen, like action wise. Now universe is like, no, calm down and think about what you're going to do. Like, feel the temperature of something to make sure it feels right or if it feels wrong. And that's also what Cancer is about, and this is Cancer season. And I feel like as soon as Cancer season started, everything slowed down. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like you're going through a school zone or something. All right, so we're gonna leave it at that. I feel like that explains everything that's happening in the beginning of your July. Let's go ahead and move to the middle of your July. Is the 14th through the 21st. I saw you. Where'd it go? Okay, so we got the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. So there's new beginnings that are going to come in the middle of your July. I see a refreshing energy. It's almost like I don't know if it's like romance or anything, but I feel like maybe like a new friendship or a concrete agreement when it comes to some type of emotional state. 822, I just saw that as my confirmation number. Well, it's my birthday. So Ace of Cups, Prince of Cups. It could be a water sign involved with this: Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. I think it is a Scorpio because there's a Scorpio here. This is someone who's kind of hard. They may be like a Scorpio rising or Scorpio sun, but I see this person is very hard to get in touch with as far as like their emotional side. Obviously it's a Scorpio. If it's a Scorpio, then it's kind of like you have to chip through the ice to get to the Scorpion. So you have to warm them up, Sag, okay? So if this is someone that's like that, whether they're a Scorpio or not, you have to warm them up with your fire. And as a Sag, you know how to use fire to burn bridges or to warm up the audience or warm up the crowd. So I think you have to kind of use that ability in the middle of your July to warm up to this person and let them warm up to you so that they feel comfortable. I see Ace of Cups, so to me that means it's a new established emotional connection. It's way better than the Page of Cups. It's like, instead of just having an offer, you have like a substantial actual connection. So now you just have to kind of keep nurturing it. Yes. All right. So what about this? Like, where did this come from? What is this all about? Ace of Cups, Two of Cups. Yes, beautiful. Okay, so we got Two of Cups. So this is someone you probably have like a relationship with this person. If it's not like super concrete, I see it. I think it's more than dates though. I feel like it's more like taking it more serious. So maybe you guys were dating, but now it's becoming more serious. And I think it's interesting because I think in the beginning of your July, maybe that's what was slowing down. You're like, I can't win for losing. I try to be cool. I try to be nice. I try to ignore them. Nothing is working. And then as soon as the middle of July comes, like boom, like everything starts to work out, right? So yeah, we have Two of Cups here. So that's love. That's connection on a deeper level, like intuitive level. Five of Cups in reverse. You're no longer sad about or regretting, you know, the way things were going. I think you realize maybe you didn't have any control in it, honestly. Eight of Pentacles. You guys are now nurturing this connection. I think also if this is about your job, like you're seeing that things are actually progressing in your job, like you're becoming the master of the situation. And then Six of Wands, like things are coming to the light. Things are becoming more easy to understand. People are noticing you. I think people are paying attention to you. It may just be this person that you want to pay attention to you, but you're getting a lot of attention, I'm seeing, and specifically in regards to this love situation or this love dynamic. Wow, okay. Yeah, I think it's definitely romantic. Let's see who this person is. So let's get the sign first, and then we'll see like the characteristics, how they may look or whatever. Let's see. All right, so we have a Capricorn here, and we also have a Leo. Okay, so yeah, this could be someone who's just really hard to, like, they may know how to express themselves, but maybe they don't feel comfortable. Like they have to express themselves to people they feel comfortable with. Okay, so let's get some characteristics on this person, their attitude, maybe how they look, some traits about them. Okay, so the first card we have is Joy. So I'm seeing this person probably enjoys the water. I think that they have fun with, like, maybe going to the aquarium or something, like with sea animals. But I'm also seeing that this person is a joyful person. Yes, so there's that Leo type of energy coming through. Pisces as well showing up here. I see exploration with Aries and Sun, so they could be an Aries Sun. I'm seeing that this person probably likes the stars or the cosmos, but I also feel like they're a person who's very open-minded to learning about new things with this energy here. I feel like they're always on the go as well. Like once they're the type of person where once they start to research something, they're like all into it until like they get bored with it. And then with Daughter of Fire, definitely this like Aries, Leo energy, maybe even a Sag. But I'm seeing with the Daughter of Fire, they're maybe a younger fire sign, or they still have that spark of life within them. Or even if they're older, they have like this youthful fire about them, this zest for life. So beautiful, beautiful energy. I think this person is awesome, like a good person for you to kind of like, you know, have fun with, but also like they seem like a person who likes to think, or they like to tap into different things. I feel like they're deeper than what they come across as. So they may come off as a person who's like happy, always smiling, very charming, but I see them being very deep. Like I said, they may have like Leo rising or something, so like they're very inviting, very charming, Capricorn rising as well, but I feel like they are a person who's very deep, and you have to like really get to know them for them to open up to you. So yeah, I would feel with this person, I feel like you should be like happy. You should feel proud that this person chose you to open up to, because I feel like they don't do that very often. Okay, awesome. So I don't really know what else to say about that. I feel like you're just going to be kind of in uniting, like what's the word I'm looking for? You're going to be reuniting or becoming closer to this person. Okay. Awesome. It looks like that's what your July is going to be consisting of in the middle. So now let's go into the end of your July. 22nd through the 31st. Oh, Six of Pentacles. Oh, don't spend my money. That's what I just heard. Don't spend my money. Why is this showing up here? I feel like someone is not opening up all the way, or someone is doing more than the other person. King of Cups in reverse. It definitely could be that person we were just talking about. With this Cancer energy here, it's almost like I feel like this is someone who's a little moody. And I also feel like as soon as Cancer season is over, which is at the end of July, I feel like something changes within them. Like you're like, whoa, where did this come from? This could also be you, but I feel like this is them. I'm seeing with the King of Cups in reverse, someone's a little moody, someone maybe a little controlling. Not controlling, but like codependent, or like needing you around them all the time. Why is this King of Cups here? The Fool in reverse. It's almost like they're going back down the same path that they were. So if you knew this person from the past, it looks like in the beginning, the end of their July, they're going back to their old ways. Okay? For people who knew whoever that person was. This Fool in reverse, it's almost like someone's naive, or someone was like they went too deep into whatever they thought was supposed to happen, and maybe you were like, like this isn't what we're doing, and then they're like, what you mean? Like, no, we are doing this. So it's almost like someone true colors show, or someone was caught off guard because they thought it was supposed to be one way and it's not. What is the Six of Pentacles in reverse for? Ace of Swords in reverse, the Hangman in reverse. So someone's tired of waiting, but someone also has some harsh words to say. Someone's not taking no for an answer. And I'm hearing you got to do this, or you have to do this. I feel like there's an agreement that wasn't held, or like maybe, I don't know. Who is this? Who's being all... I feel like someone assumes, like, for example, this is like a small example, but I feel like someone assumed that the other person was going to pay for the meal or something, and the other person was like, hell no, I'm not paying for that meal. It's like that type of energy, and then you guys are both like, well, it's like you guys are at a standstill. But I feel like this person is going to be, like, you're going to see another side of them at the end of July. Or maybe there was just a miscommunication with the Ace of Swords in reverse. Maybe it was just someone was just, like, not, like, it wasn't clear what this was supposed to be. I feel like there was a transaction that went wrong. Someone doesn't want to spend money. Like, that's the main thing that I'm seeing with this. Okay. There's this Pisces energy here, this watery energy here. Aries is still here. What the? Okay, so how do you feel about everything that's happening at the end of July? What's your feelings towards this? Okay. So you feel the Fool. So you feel like you went the wrong way, or you feel like, what did I just get myself into? And then you also have the Six of Pentacles, which is right here. So both of these cards are here. So you could be feeling... No. Okay. The cards that I just mentioned, they're all in reverse. Every single one of the cards that I said are in reverse. These two, how you feel, are upright. So I feel like you are opposing this person. Literally opposing them. You're like, what did I get myself into? And maybe you're like, I wanted to spend money on you, but now I'm starting to see your true colors, or something like that. Or you feel like they're not stable. You're like, where did this come from? Like, why are you being like this? Ew. Okay, how do they feel about the situation? I'm like not liking this person right now at all. But it seems like they're the one who's being assertive. Like, they're the ones who's like talking a lot of crap and stuff, strength. So they feel like they're definitely right in whatever they're saying. I almost feel like if this is like masculine energy, whether it's male or female, I feel like it's like toxic masculinity. Like, they're not going to take no for an answer. Whatever they say is the answer. Like, period. Who's a part of this and why? Like, gross. Like, I'm not feeling them. And I almost feel like you're kind of just like, I'm just trying to make it through. I'm just trying to make things grow. I'm trying to make things happen. Six of Pentacles is like, I'm trying to meet you halfway, but you're missing it. You're not even meeting me halfway. So how can I make this work? So it's almost like you're trying, which I don't even know if you should be trying, because this person is very adamant on what they feel. Who is this? Gemini. So it's either Gemini or this is somebody who's like moody as hell. Like, they don't, like, they switch up. Like, they got two personalities or something, split personalities. What the heck is this all about? Like, I'm like in shock, because I feel like you're gonna feel like that whenever they switch up. You're gonna be like, whoa, like what? I feel like they're not necessarily it's not like they're gonna hurt you. It's more so you're taken back by like how loud they are, or maybe like like you see that they're a liar, or you see that they manipulate you, like they say things and then they twist it up and you're like, that's not what I said. With the Hangman in reverse, I feel like they're a person who doesn't try to sit and wait and be patient. They're like rushing you for you to agree with them or something. With the Fool card in reverse, I feel like they're not as smart as they think they are. King of Cups in reverse, I feel like they're just really emotional about things, but they don't take the time to really think about what they're saying or what they're doing. So this definitely could be someone who's younger than you, or just like mentally younger. Okay, how are they showing up? What's their characteristics? What are they looking like? So you have a better idea of who this is. This could be somebody totally different from the middle of your July. Like, maybe it's just a friend or like a family member that you have to deal with all the time. But I do feel like it has something to do with that middle of July person. Father of Fire. They could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. We did have a lot of Aries energy and also a little bit of Leo. I feel like this is someone who's set in their ways though. Like they're not really budging. It's almost like someone who, they come off as a nice person, but if you piss them off, then they're like a totally different person. Like all the fire comes out, all the rage comes out. And I feel like they're fueled by emotion. Ew. I'm like, ew, but still, it's not really like the best person to be around when they're upset. I feel like they're very active. Hopefully they're not being like physical with you at the end of July. Death. So they could have Scorpio in their chart. This could be someone who's like, whatever, when all this happens, I kind of feel like you're gonna be like, oh no, like I'm good, like we can just end it here. I'm good. That's what I keep hearing. So let's get you some advice, because like, what the heck, what should you do at the end of July with this situation? 4 of Pentacles. So I think you should save your money, because I feel like you were going to spend money on them just so they shut up. But no, don't spend your money. Leave, okay? Walk away. I kind of feel like with the Taurus energy, stay calm, cool, and collected. 4 of Pentacles, keep your money to yourself, or maybe like if you feel like they're aggravating you or they're about to say some stuff that you don't need to hear or you don't want to hear and you want to like go back at them, just like keep it to yourself. That's what I'm feeling like. Just don't let them take you out of your energy. Don't let them disturb your peace. And then say peace out, because this person is kind of crazy. I don't know if they're just going through something and they don't know how to like express it, but it just seems like they're very like, it's my way or the highway. And it's like, okay, like like what? All right, so let's get the card. Like, what was the whole point of this situation in July? Okay, it started out pretty good. I mean, well, in the middle of July it seemed good. I'm not sure, this could be different people, you know, but in your life, but I just feel like that was a weird turn of events. Like what the heck? I just feel like you're gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with them? Like, what the heck? Okay, so let's see, what's the moral of July for Sagittarius? Oh, that's too many cards. That's too many cards. No ma'am, reshuffle. If you want that many cards, come get a private reading. Okay, all right, so let's see. Again? No. One more time, Spirit. I'm not playing with y'all. Okay. Suffering in silence. Ooh, the number 9. The ending. Closure. I feel like some of you guys feel like you are going through something by yourself. Physically, yes, but spiritually, no. Okay. And then also, not just that, but like energetically, like with all the planets and everything that's happening, there's probably a lot of people going through what you're going through. And I feel like you just don't really know how to express it, or maybe you're not a person who likes to express it, for that matter. But specifically with the number 9, I feel like it's like closure. Not necessarily the end, but the end. It's like the end of something, the end of a cycle. And so right after that comes something new, right? Which is where this Pluto energy transformation comes in. And I just feel like you have to go through this July to kind of, maybe this is like the final nail in the coffin for you, like the situation that happens, you know? And it really puts in perspective for you, like, okay, this is not going to work. It doesn't matter. And that's what I was saying in the beginning of your July. It was almost like you did everything already. You already tried everything and you just can't make it work. And I just feel like at the end of July, yeah, like it kind of just looks like that's the vibe for this July, like closing doors for sure, closing the door and locking it. I just heard like a lock. So yeah, it's almost like you just gotta let bygones be bygones. Like there's only so much you can do, Sag. There's only so much you can do. So yeah, so just keep that in mind. Like even if you feel like you've done everything, it's probably not you, because this person looks like an asshole, to be quite honest, just with like everything that I'm seeing with at the end of July. So yeah, and just like I don't know, child. But listen, this is the end of this reading. Thank you so much for watching it. I really hope that it helped you, and I hope it gave you some insight as to what's going on, because it seems like there's just a lot of weird, confusing energy. One day it's good, one day it's bad. So just kind of like, you know, take it day by day, but also like take account of everything that's happening. Don't just say like, oh, that was just yesterday. If they keep doing the same things, and it's kind of like it's a pattern. yeah, there's probably going to be some big changes. A lot of you are going to be leaving things behind because Pluto also deals with transformation and death. So there's going to be endings to certain cycles, especially with this number 9. And you don't have to be a part of it. You just don't have to. That's just the reality. You don't have to be. Just make sure you're taking into account how you're feeling about things and taking note of it. And hopefully that helps you make your decisions moving forward. My information on the screen here. I do have an Instagram that you can follow me on if you just want to see like funny posts and memes and pictures of me and sometimes like inspirational things and crystals, yada yada yada. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one.